Getting started with GAPP. GAPP, Gospel to All Peoples and Places, is a tool that gives field teams a secure and easy way to collect, view, and analyze information on the progress of the gospel among all peoples and places they serve to help them more effectively work together in the Great Commission. Let's look at the main areas of GAPP. Depending on your device's screen size, this may look a bit different, but the main areas will be the same. First, there's the top bar, where we have some menus, and the Create Activity button. Then, we have the filter bar, where we can choose what data we want to look at in the current view. Next, the main view box changes depending on what we want to look at, and it's where we mainly interact with GAPP. And finally, we have the side menu. Here is where we can change views. The top section of the side menu has tabs and options that apply to all your activities. The Churches section shows churches you've pinned as favorites. The Teams section shows teams you have pinned as favorites. And the Workspace section lets you access the data from all the teams you have access to in the current workspace. You can see there are a lot of tabs in the Team and Workspace menus, and you can find out more about these in our other videos and articles. Now, let's look at one of the most basic things you'll do in GAPP, entering an activity. First, select the team you want to enter an activity on, and select Activities. How do you enter an activity? Select the Create Activity button at the top. All the activities are organized by which component of the task they fall under: entry, evangelism, discipleship, church formation, leadership development, and networking. Let's try adding an activity. You can see that we have a lot of choices of Great Commission activities that we can record. Let's enter a prayer walk activity. You can check out a more detailed video on adding a prayer walk activity, but for now, let's do a very simple example. When the prayer walk activity opens, we'll just use our default location. We'll mark that we spent 1 hour today prayer walking. In the Focus, People Groups, Languages, and Religious Backgrounds section, we'll just leave all of these as our defaults. We will leave Global Segments blank for now, and in the comments box, we'll just put that we prayed for the Lord to open hearts in the neighborhood. Now, in our example, let's say that we got to share the good news with someone while we were praying for the neighborhood. We will select the Submit and Chain button from the bottom of the activity. From the list that opens up, we'll select Evangelism. In the Gospel Conversation activity that opens, we'll use our default or chained location. Since we was in the same location where we did the prayer walk activity, we'll use the chained location. We'll make sure the day is set for today. For level of conversation, we'll select Gospel Conversation. We'll leave the language of conversation and the people group, language, and religious backgrounds as the defaults. For how many heard, we'll leave it as 1. We'll mark the response as positive response, interested but not ready. And we'll leave the Global Segments section blank for now. In the comments box, we'll just put that we shared with John and need to follow up with him. Now, we'll select the Submit button. You'll return to your team dashboard with an activity created successfully notification at the bottom of the screen. To learn more, check out our other videos and articles on entering other activities, entering groups and churches, and managing your settings.